Hello, moms and dads. Dr. JJ with Pinnacle Chiropractic, serving all of Southwest Florida. And let me ask you, have you ever wondered why so many kids today are chronically sick, struggling with their health, stressed out, or maybe it's you yourself as a parent that's constantly stressed out, worn out, you're getting sick all the time, and you're just struggling with your life overall? Well, what if I told you that there is one thing that could be connected to almost every single major health challenge or minor health challenge that you and your family face today in today's crazy world? What if I told you that that one thing, for most, would be almost too simple and straightforward to understand? Maybe it feels like you've tried absolutely everything to get your family healthy and it hasn't clicked just quite yet, and you've got to watch this video in order to learn about the greatest health hack there is, which is addressing nerve interference, which is subluxation and stress on the nervous system. And for PJ, with his family, this was their exact story. They lived the definition of a natural and healthy life. They went to move to their own farm, raising their own animals, growing their own food. They tried every single natural diet, detox supplement, and essential oil. Maybe you're doing those things yourself, and if you are doing those things yourself, you probably noticed a change with those. But maybe if you're still watching this video, something quite hasn't clicked to take that next step. And for PJ and especially their daughter in this natural lifestyle that they lived, she would have a cold or an illness, and usually it would last 1 to 2 weeks, and she would end up missing 1 to 2 weeks of school, not a year, but a month, and she was in danger of essentially being held back a grade in school, which would be life-altering, right? Well, it's not uncommon that we see this all the time, whether it's asthma, allergies, or the other severe side of things with ADHD and autism spectrum disorder. All these are on the rise, and there's one critical thing that we can do, and that is how is you or your child especially, how is their nervous system functioning and adapting? Are they on the fight or flight side of things, that sympathetic side of the nervous system, or are they on that more parasympathetic side of things? If they have pull on one or more of the, it's not good. We need balance between these two systems. And a lot of the time, when kiddos come in through our door, or moms and dads come through our door, we find there is dysautonomia happening, meaning that there is dysfunction with that autonomic nervous system, typically being in a sympathetic pull to one side, meaning they're more in a fight or flight mode. And how can you rest? How can you heal? How can you avoid illness and strengthen your immune system if your body constantly thinks that you're in a fight or flight mode? And really, unfortunately, most of the time with modern medicine, it still is always blamed on genetics for all these conditions, or bad luck for your family's poor health. But the truth is, science and research is really showing us that in more cases often than not, it's a perfect storm that really causes all these factors and stressors to negatively impact you and our kids and their health, essentially. And it goes as far back as conception and even preconception, making sure that you're healthy as an individual before you conceive. And all these things often send our kiddos into a sympathetic response from birth. And really making sure that you understand subluxation means that you understand that if you have an overstressed nervous system that has that sympathetic pull, or even has that bogged down parasympathetic pull where you might feel more fatigued, because more than likely when that happens, the sympathetics have been running so long, then you know that subluxation will have a negative impact on your life. And that is exactly why we use technology here to detect, hey, not only detecting that subluxation, but we're going to measure the nervous system with EMG, thermal, and also measure heart rate variability. All these things together, especially even the heart rate variability, tell us, is your kiddo that's struggling with health conditions, are they on more of that sympathetic side of thing, or are they on more of that parasympathetic side of thing? And based off that, we can give you answers to get your health back, to get you back online. And not only that, but to compound all those other great health things that you're already doing by just adding in chiropractic. So if this rings true to you, please, um, this is the exact technology that we're using here at Pinnacle Chiropractic, and it's an incredible piece of technology that is really changing healthcare in a major way, and it's allowing us to find, measure, and detect subluxation. And like I said, it's going to tell us if there's sympathetic dominance and neurological imbalance within your kiddos and for your entire family, really. So, and don't worry, our scans can be run on the littlest of infants. We just usually do one scan on them to, as old as we see them, which we typically see most family ages, but you bring them in and we will measure their nervous system. So if this rings true for you and you know that you've been doing everything you can, like I said, you've been living a healthy lifestyle, you're not alone. We live in such a toxic environment, and a lot of times chiropractic and crushing subluxation is that last key to really get you on the other side of health. So peace and love. I hope that you guys all have a great day. If you know anyone that is struggling and they're doing those things that I talked about but still need a little bit of extra push in the right direction, please send them our way. You can leave any DMs in our inbox. We'll get back to you and reach out to us with any questions. So peace and love, and this is Dr. JJ signing out.